Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, the core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Weissman. And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry against Murray. Pass to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Curry against Murray. The pass to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stephen's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Now here's Porter. And here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact. There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a five-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple doubles might just take the cake.
Free throw, good. Jokic does produce triple doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Murray outside. Passes it to Porter. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. And here's Jokic. He's covered by Weissman. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Jokic trying to free himself up. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Curry passes to Wiggins. We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
No good on the free throw. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And he sinks the second. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
The shot's good. Jokic has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Here's Wiggins, accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Wiggins has got 5 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Murray. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. Over Caldwell Pope. Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Curry against Murray. Caldwell Pope outside. Left side, Gordon. Over Green. And it's Gordon missing. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green, and Poole subbed in for Thompson. Now, here's Poole. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And there's the pass to Porter. Here's Highland for 3. Murray. Green with the rebound. Outside Curry. Passes to Poole. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Ish Smith comes in for Jamal Murray. Nuggets have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Highland.
2 minutes remaining.
And that one, good.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that ties it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Highland. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so here is Golden State. Denver able to drain the 3. Poole with it. Tries from 10. Yep, that one goes in there.
And Poole shot sometimes, man, that thing just looks so pure.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Smith outside. To the inside. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot. Now
Curry coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Here's Iguodala. Good on the shot.
Iguodala getting a bit fancy out there with the ball, toying with the defense.
Here's Highland. Guarded by Poole. Highland misses. Now, here's Poole. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your Warriors.
Nuggets on top. They lead by 1.
The Nuggets.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Denver's doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point. The 3 from Poole. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Los Angeles Lakers. Murray against Poole. Back to Caldwell Pope. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nuggets leading by 7. And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Higgins outside. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Now here's Murray. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Punches a 3. He's off on that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Jordan Poole. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. It's good from long range.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. And the pass to Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complementary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a three-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
And he makes the first.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. And it's Iguodala in for Wiggins. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Highland. Five to shoot. Right wing. Brown outside. Here's the three. That one doesn't drop. And Golden State will come the other way. Passes it to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Ish Smith, he's checked in for Denver. 1:53 left in the first half. Brown outside. Here's Najee. Kicks to Smith. Brown outside. Pass to Highland. Shot clock at 5. Over Thompson. Highland misses. Warriors trail by 4. On the wing, Iguodala. He's covered by Brown. The shot by Curry, no good. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint, shoots from the block. And it's Brown missing, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Murray finds Iguodala. Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Pass to Highland. Back to Smith. On the wing, Green. The pass to Highland. Clock at 6. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On its way from Curry for 2. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Highland passes to Brown. Smith outside. Pass to Najee. It's stolen by Green. Thompson outside. The tray. It's not going to go for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nuggets lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the team worried about the postgame.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their number is called. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Get ready to move.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Contavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Yeah, and the numbers don't jump out at you, but the impact on the game sure does.
Well, the commitment he has to fill his role and consistently fill that role, that's what that team needs from him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year, KD was with Golden State.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiseman's out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Here's Caldwell-Pope following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Murray finds Porter. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out of it. Drills it from outside. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Berry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
Down low. And Thompson sends it back.
Klay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
And the 3 off target.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Wiggins. Denver getting their last shot to go. Thompson outside. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Porter. Caldwell-Pope outside. Another miss by Caldwell-Pope.
His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Here's Thompson. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Thompson's got his third basket of the night right there.
That's a shot Klay Thompson is very capable of making.
Murray finds Caldwell Pope. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. From 6 feet, Jokic, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Well, sometimes basketball is not all that complicated. Just let Stephen Curry shoot threes and get out of the way.
Now here's Porter. Murray outside. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Now here's Curry. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And, of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. That one drops. He ties it up. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple of years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. Winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
And Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And both free throws good for Curry.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Jokic.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then find his way to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities. Shooting two.
First free throw is good.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
Murray's checked in for Denver. And Jokic drops them both. 1:31 left to play in the third. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Here's Wiggins, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Weissman's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Wiggins. Denver able to drain the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Highland. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kuminga kicks to Wiggins. And they call him a little screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Highland. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Denver on top.
35.
They finish off the third quarter with a big 11-3 run. And will return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Here's Caldwell Pope after James Weissman's bucket. Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Outside for Murray. High post shot. And that one hits back iron.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And here's Wiggins. The pass to Poole. Green with the ball. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Weissman. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. just over a minute played here in the fourth. Murray against Thompson. Murray kicks to Jokic. Wide open look. The Warriors pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Passes it to Thompson. Back to Poole. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Warriors trail by 4. Thompson outside. Back to Poole. Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. From 12 feet out. And that one is off. And it's Denver the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Green's got his first basket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Pass to Jokic. Moves back up. And the layup is good. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
And in that sequence, you saw Jokic and the way that he goes to work, just beat everybody to the ball.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his third assist on the night.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Murray against Curry. Over Murray. Can't hit from in close. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Jokic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
And if you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Curry dishes to Green. Murray with the defensive effort. And it's the Nuggets ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Jokic is rolling, and you can see the coaching staff over there applauding everything he's doing.
Now here's Curry. Misses the 3. Murray finds Porter. Gordon trying to break loose. That one good for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Curry. The second chance effort. And Jokic lays it up and in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
He had a nice open look right there.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball. And that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.